Hi guys, welcome back. I always feel so silly when I say that because you know how people like just pretend that they're vlogging. They go, "Hi guys, welcome back to my channel." So I got to work on that. I got to figure out something that I can say that doesn't, you know, both embarrass and crack me up at the same time. Anyways, welcome. Today I'm doing a life purpose reading. I put a little question out to my Instagram followers a while ago asking, what kind of readings would you like me to do on my YouTube channel? And I really got a lot for career and life purpose. So I will be doing a career, but I think life for now, life purpose is a broader one to look at because then you can find a career within your life purpose. So this is a pick a card. I've got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. This has rose quartz, this is moonstone, and this is amethyst. So take a minute, take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, and then, ask your guides, which pile has the best message for me. And then open your eyes, and whichever one that you're drawn to, whichever one that you feel, I usually get a physical sensation in on one side of my face or the other. So however that speaks to you. You might be drawn to more than one pile. That's totally fine. Usually there will be one that is stronger. So just take a few minutes. I'll stop talking now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Ask your team to let you know, to guide you, which pile has the best message for you regarding your life purpose. And then we'll dig in. Hi, group 1. Let's dive in and see what we have here for your life purpose. Pick a card. So we have building blocks, cherishing self, the Hanged Man, 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Before I get started, I do want to let you know that I will be diving deeper and doing extended readings of each of the pick a card piles on my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'll put the link to that down below. It's $7 for the month, and that gets you access to everything that I have uploaded within that month. So it'll be access to these readings plus my 11/11 portal readings and any other things that I upload this month. So let's go ahead. Let me just tune in here. So life purpose for this group 1. I feel as though for this group, the theme of your life, of the trajectory of the path, and this will be, the challenges that you face, the recurring themes over your life. I feel like they are centered around standing in your truth, standing in your authenticity. I love that word authenticity, but I find that it's really getting overused, and it's become like a spiritual buzzword lately. So I tried not to use it too much, but in this case, excuse me, I had a tickle. In this case, I feel that it's very applicable. I feel as though I feel as though you've had quite a roller coaster. There have been times when you have been absolutely, accepted, quote, as part of the pack. I feel like in high school, you kind of fluctuated maybe through your teens back and forth between feeling like an outsider and feeling like you were one of them. Um, it feels as though you really need your alone time. That's, when you recharge your batteries. It's like, sometimes, for myself, way back when I would travel to Vegas with friends, I always had so much fun while I was there and in the thick of it. But then after I came home, I just needed, it was like I had a people hangover, like I just needed to be alone for, a few days, not talk to anyone, not, because I was just all peopled out. I feel like that's a common thread within this group. Um, I feel like you're constantly trying to prove yourself, or you feel or have felt as though you're constantly having to prove yourself to those around you, maybe to your family, to your close friends. I just feel like you're, almost an overachiever. And it's not necessarily because it's something that you feel that you need or want to do, but I feel that, there's a part of you that thinks, okay, maybe if I have this degree under my belt, or maybe if I achieve this level in um my hobby, or get recognized this way, that then they will see the worth of me. I will be worth something in their eyes. And I feel like there's just a constant theme in your life is approval. And I feel like it's been, really difficult at times. And you're moving towards, for those of you who are, later on in your life, like this feels like closer to my age, like in your 40s or 50s, it's taken you, I feel like, this long to come back to self, to probably, and I wouldn't be surprised if this year had you cutting a lot of ties with people that, you just kind of maybe looked back over your life and you're like, God, I spent my entire life trying to prove myself to you, trying to get your approval, trying to get a kind word of support from you, and for nothing, for what? Here I am at this stage in my life, and it's gotten me nowhere. And I feel like you've probably cut a lot of those ties and ended a lot of those toxic relationships. That's big karma. That's big, ancestral cycles that you have been dealing with and facing. And I feel like, now that you've come to recognize, I can just do me. All I can do is just be me, be the best me that I can, that, I don't have to, I have been the best that I can be my whole life, and it's never been good enough. It's never gotten me what I have needed from these people that I've been trying to get it from. So now I just have to give it to myself. Just keep doing me, keep being me, as, you know, authentically me. And then the right people will see that and appreciate that and value that. For those of you who aren't at that point yet, you will get there. You will get there. I feel like you will, you chose this path when you chose to incarnate into this human life, because of the challenges, because of the ups and downs, because you wanted to have this human experience and feel all these things and learn all these things and come to this point of loving yourself. And you will get there. You absolutely will get there. So keep going. I feel like, the life purpose of this group is honestly, it is closing up those karmic cycles. Every time you stand in your truth and say to someone, you know what, that doesn't work for me. I just don't, I feel like this relationship isn't balanced. Every time you let that person go or put that boundary in place, you are closing up a karmic cycle. You are saying to that ancestral pattern, you know what, this ends with me. I'm not going to pass this on to my future generations, because this dynamic, this feeling, this toxicity, this whatever it is, ends with me. And ultimately, that's what it means to come back to you. It's beautiful. So I'm going to go over to the extended now. I'm going to pull a few more cards and just get a bit more information and look a bit deeper at this group. So thank you so much for watching. If this was the pile you were drawn to, I hope it resonated with you. I would be grateful if you liked this video, and please subscribe to my channel. That's how I can reach more people. And that's ultimately what I want to do, is reach and help as many people as I can. So thank you so much for watching. And for those of you who are continuing on, I'll see you over in the extended. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your life purpose / life theme reading. This is the pile with the moonstone on it. Before I flip the cards over and see what we have, I wanted to let you know that I am doing extended readings for each of the groups, and they will be over on my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'll put the link to that down below. It's $7 a month, and that doesn't just get you access to this video, it gets you access to everything that I upload to my members only section for the entire month. So with that being said, let's see what we have. We have why making a difference, 9 of Cups, Page of Wands, and 9 of Pentacles. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's a dog outside that doesn't like being outside. It's one of my neighbor's dogs. And it's trying to get its owners to let it in. Okay, give me a second just to tune in here and see what we have. So I'm hearing for this group that I heard the word ambition. I feel like for this group, it's about, your path to this point may have always been about, not always, but the overall theme has been about getting out of your way, believing in yourself, and going for it, going for what it is that you want. You may have had a tendency to play it small. And I feel like the farther along your path that you go, so, the older that you get, the more that you realize that playing small just, isn't for you. Like, we're not all here, despite what, has been happening in the last few years in the whole, I don't even know. Life isn't about just a participant ribbon. It's okay to push yourself to be the best you can be. It's okay to work hard to be at the top of your field. It's okay to set goals and, push yourself to achieve them and attain them. You don't just, life isn't about, like, yeah, showing up is the very first step. You shouldn't get a prize every single time you show up. That is very important. However, it's okay to want to do your best, to want to excel. And I feel like that is the theme here of your life. You know, to recognize that you can make a wish and then work towards that wish and have it come true. And it's okay to be proud of yourself. It's okay to want that. It's okay to recognize the hard work that it took you to get there. I feel like you are really good leaders and coaches in this group. You know, motivational people. I feel like you're very good at leading and motivating other people to be and do their best. What else am I hearing here? I just want to grab a couple more cards here. Yeah, you're definite leaders here. Put these over here. Yeah, and I feel like it's, you know, maybe sometimes it's been about balancing ego and you know, balancing not ego per se, but your masculine and feminine energies within, making sure one isn't distorted over the other one. Yeah, I feel like this is you're definitely a group of leaders. And I feel like you may have had multiple marriages, I'm feeling here, for this group. Don't let it trigger you. If you've never been married yet, don't go thinking, oh, great, now I'm going to get married 100 times. Don't do that. Do not do that. This doesn't apply. It will not apply to everyone who chose this group. And that is okay. If it doesn't apply to you, then just let it go. For those it does apply to, I feel like it's not because, you know, this multiple marriage thing, I feel like it's not because, and it doesn't even have to be marriage, it just maybe multiple deep relationships. I feel like when you get into a relationship, you are all in right off the get-go and you are committed. You want to know everything about your person. Here's everything about me. Let's just dig as deep as we can, as fast as we can. And then, you know, I feel like there comes a point where you just realize, you know, this person isn't my match. You want someone who is your match. I feel like at first you maybe feel like you're a match, and then this person just maybe doesn't rise up to meet you where you are. They're not as, you know, as far along on their path as maybe you are. And, you know, you just can't bring yourself to stay in a situation like that. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's the way it should be. Why should we stay in a relationship that we're not fulfilled, that we're not, you know, stimulated mentally and matched, you know, with our, you know, why should we stay in a situation like that? So you're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you at all. You just know exactly what you want. You want someone who's a leader right along with you, and who will also, I feel like you really want an equal give and take. Like, you know, that saying, it's a two-way street. I feel like for you, you're like, no, if a two-way street, we're going opposite directions. That's not what I want. I want both of us to be going the same direction. It can be a two-way street, but I want whoever I share my life with to be going the same direction as I am. And I'll go the same direction as they are. You want that equal give and take. And that's been maybe hard for you to find. Don't give up. Don't give up on that. You will find it. You absolutely will find that. You will find that fulfilling relationship, romantic relationship. And in the meanwhile, keep doing you. Keep being a coach and a motivator and a leader, because that is your life's purpose. I feel like you can get, below the surface when you reach people, when you coach people. You see that spark in them, and fan it and draw it out and make it bigger. That is an incredible gift that you have. And this life path, this life purpose really is a fulfilling one for you in that regard. I feel like like I said, in relationships might not be as fulfilling. I feel like you might be really frustrated. But don't give up. That person, that match is coming. So that's all I have for here. I hope this has resonated with you. If it has, please like this video. Hit the subscribe button so that lets you know, that lets you see my videos when they come up, if you're scrolling on YouTube. And also it helps me to reach more people, to inspire and guide them, which is really important to me. For those of you that will be moving over to watch the extended reading, I will see you over there. And I send this message with love and blessings. Hi, group 3. You chose the pile with the amethyst on it. So before I flip the cards over and see what we have, I just want to let you know that I am doing extended readings for each of the groups over on my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'll put the link to them down below. It is a subscription-based platform, so for $7 a month, you get access not only to this video, but to everything that I upload to that space in the month. So if you feel guided to go over and continue and support me over there, I'd be absolutely grateful. And if not, that's fine too, and we'll just see what we have here. So we have TikTok, Embracing the Future, 4 of Cups, the Tower, and the 10 of Wands. Wow. Okay, let me just tune in here. So we're looking at life purpose and, slash the theme of your life. And then over in the extended, we look at potential future energies. So let's see what we have here. Okay, this feels like this is my empaths here. I feel like this group is the group that feels everything, takes on the burdens of others, the emotional burdens of others. I feel like these are the caregivers. So you're probably, the nurses, the doctors, possibly teachers, parents, caregivers here. You're the ones who have taken care of everybody else your whole life. You're just, when you were little, you were probably called a little mother hen type thing. And I feel like right now you are at a point where it's like, well, how did I get here? Like, what now? Like, all my life I've been taking care of other people, making sure they're okay. You're the one that, sorry, I have something on my lip here. You're the one that your friends always come to with their problems. You're always figuring things out for everybody else. You're the sounding board for everyone. But all of a sudden now you're like, well, it's my time. Like, how did I get here? Like, I feel so exhausted, from taking care of everyone else. But, now it's time to take care of me. You could have reached a point right now where your tower moment. So it could have been an injury or a health scare or a pandemic that has made you stop, that has, forced you to shift your focus from outside, to everyone else, inside to you. And it's a little scary for you because that's not how you roll. You're not used to doing that. Oh, I'm fine. What can I do for you instead of what can I do for me? That kind of thing. And I really do feel like that's been your whole life and you're just exhausted. And there may have been different times in your life when, I feel like, you're the type of person who doesn't often get sick, but when you do, it's like you're incapacitated for, a solid week or 2 weeks. You just have to stay in bed because that's the only way that your spirit team and that the universe can get you to stop and take care of yourself, is to really like force you to come in with this tower. And I feel like that is, the point of all of this is to get you to focus on yourself. Is to get you to show yourself the love and care and compassion that you so easily and effortlessly, show to others your entire life. I feel like this year, 2020 with this pandemic has just been really difficult for you for so many reasons. And probably a lot of you at this point, at this point in the year are exhausted. Like stress leave, close the curtains, turn your phone off, total cocooning. Because this has been a very difficult and powerful year for everyone. And I feel like for so long you felt like you had to carry the burdens and the weight of everyone around you, at work, at home, in your social groups. While everyone was falling apart, I feel like you felt you had to be that one strong one for everyone. And all of a sudden now, it's all just hit you. You're exhausted. And you've had all these same feelings that everybody else has had. But you've just pushed them aside for the sake of everyone else. And now there's no more pushing them aside. Now it's like, okay, you have to face and heal yourself. You have to face what you're feeling. Let everyone else be there for you. Yeah, you are the caregivers, this group. Group 1, I would say, was the way showers, the cycle breakers. Group 2 were the leaders, the motivators, the teachers. This is the caregivers. Let's just get a couple more cards here. I got one card, the devil. Yeah. Yeah. And there's sort of like a, this is going to sound really maybe silly, but like helping people is almost like your drug of choice. You're so good at it and you love being that person to be there for everyone else. And I feel like you're probably feeling so much guilt by needing to take this time for yourself, but you have to have this time for yourself. Number one, I feel like it's to put in some boundaries. I feel like boundaries is an issue with this group, and this time off is going to show you that those boundaries are needed. It's okay to say no once in a while. And no is a complete statement. You don't have to back up your no with anything. I feel like moving forward after this pause, after, this tower moment and this recalibrating of things, when you move forward after this, you're going to be so much stronger. Towers happen so that we can rebuild our foundations and build a new structure on top of this more solid foundation. I feel like this is going to make you an even better caregiver because you will have yourself on your list as well now. You will know that in order to give and do your job, your purpose in life, you first have to take care of yourself. So that's why, this pause has happened for you and why it has happened all your life. The universe steps in and makes you slow down when the universe sees you getting tired, when they see you getting run down. Some of this group may have even struggled with addiction. And, rock bottom, you may have hit your rock bottom. And that's the universe's act of love for you. Saying, okay, I know you're having a hard time. I'm going to step in and do this for you so that the only way for you to go is up. This could be toxic jobs, toxic relationships that just take, because you are such a giver. And so you could have found yourself in, work situations, relationships where it's very incredibly imbalanced and you're just exhausted. And so now you're at a point where you have to pause. The universe has stepped in and said, listen, I am doing this for you. I'm giving you your second chance because I see how tired you are. So now let's start from square one and build from here. And moving forward, you're going to be so much stronger. That's really, really beautiful. I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to move over to the extended. For those that are coming with me to over there, I'll see you there. And those that aren't, thank you so, so much for watching. If this has resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. That helps me reach more people. That also helps my videos find you. If you're scrolling on YouTube and you're subscribed to my channel, the ones you're subscribed to will show up first in your feed. So it's a win-win for everyone. So thank you so, so much. I wish you all the very best, and I send this message with love and blessings.